Mama said, don't give up. It's a little complicated. All tied up, no more love, and I'd hate to see you waiting. Had to have high hopes for a living, shooting for the stars, but I couldn't make a killing. Didn't have a dime, but I always had a vision. Always had high hopes. Had to have high hopes for a living. Didn't know how, but I always had a feeling I was gonna be that one in a million. Always had high hopes. Mama said, something for oddities, stranger kisses. Ain't ever wannabes, waiting the novelties that don't ever change. We wanted everything, wanted everything. Stay up on that rise, stay up on that rise, never come down. Oh, stay up on that rise, stay up on that rise, never come down. Mama said, don't give up. It's a little complicated, all tied up, no more love, and I'd hate to see you waiting. They say it's all been done, but they haven't seen the best of me. So I got one more run, and it's gonna be a sight to see. Had to have high hopes for a living, shooting for the stars when I couldn't make a killing. Didn't have a dime, but I always had a vision. Always had high hopes. Had to have high hopes for a living. Didn't know how, but I always had a feeling I was gonna be that one in a million. Always had high hopes. Had to have high hopes for a living, shooting for the stars when I couldn't make a killing. Didn't have a dime, but I always had a vision. Always had high hopes. Had to have high hopes for a living. Didn't know how, but I always had a feeling I was gonna be that one in a million. Always had high hopes.
You only tell us what we're not, so what? You love it when we bleed, you feed. Some people just despise the diamonds in our eyes. You only love us cause we're, so what? Yeah, we take it on. I did it 1,000 times. Why don't you speak your mind? Yeah, cause when all is said and done, we got to say, hey, we bulletproof, baby. Go ahead, take your shot. Yeah, oh, keep on making that noise. Give it all you got. We got to say, hey, we bulletproof, baby. They always squeeze us for this abuse. Take anything they throw. You know, they fake the knife and the color of these lips. They say we're just a bunch of fakes. Just wait, I'll conquer all the stones they throw. That's why they're on our case. Afraid we'll take their place. But when all is said and done, we got to say, hey, we bulletproof, baby. Go ahead, take your shot. Yeah, oh, keep on making that noise. Give it all you got. We got to say, hey, we bulletproof, baby. Bulletproof, baby.
Greetings, everyone, and welcome to the Stanley Cup playoffs with Eddie Olczyk, Ray Ferraro in just a moment. I'm Mike Emmerich, and here we are at the beginning of it all. Whether you won the division or whether you just barely scraped in, you're here. That's important. What do you say to your team?
Well, let's control what we can. You're right, Doc. Home ice, being the visiting team, doesn't really matter. At the end of the day is that you have to control what you can how you play, how you compete, and this is what it's all about. It's the best time of year, and we've seen over history teams that have won the conference have gone on to the Stanley Cup. We've seen teams that finished in 8th spot have gone on and won the Stanley Cup. So it really doesn't matter. As long as you give yourself a chance when you get in, anything can happen.
Just looking around this building, Doc, you know there's a sense of excitement. It's a long road to get to the Stanley Cup final, but this is where it all begins, and everybody is certainly jacked up for this.
Let's look at the starting netminders. Braden Holtby, proof of no matter how small the town, if you're great, you'll be found. Lashburn, Saskatchewan, population 400. Vezina Trophy, first All-Star goalie. Craig Anderson gets the call to the crease. Park Ridge, Illinois, over a decade in the NHL, never gave up. He was claimed on waivers 3 times in 2 months at 25 and didn't get his big chance till he joined the Colorado Avalanche at age 29. All good to get this game started. Let's go. The final series, the best time of year. The Stanley Cup final game is underway. Mike Emrick here, Eddie Olczyk next to me, and ice side is Ray Ferraro. Cuts off that pass on the attack. That one is pointed to him. Attack zone possession here. It's a stoppage and a startage now for Ray.
All the hard work, all the training, it comes down to this. One game, winner take all for the Stanley Cup.
Possession established. Good reach there. Passing one off now to Ovechkin. Driving in from no man's land. Quick wrist shot. Sticked away. Tries to get it outside. What a heavy hit.
Backstrom's arrived at the rink in a back.
He scores! Ovechkin.
The key, once you score one, try and get another. Push them back on their heels. They've got one, go get 2.
Washington's ahead by 1 goal here in the first period. A lot of time still left to play, but getting one and breaking the tie was huge. And that's a face-off win. Kuznetsov's tripped and a penalty should be coming. Turned on net. And now we get the stoppage of play in the penalty call. Otto is only going to get 2 minutes on this call, but it was tripping.
This is an easy call for the official, Doc. Player made no attempt to play the puck and just tripped up the attacking player.
The Capitals will have the man advantage, and this is their first one of the game.
Just because it's your power play doesn't mean you can take a nap here. You have to work hard and continue to generate chances.
The Capitals have a manpower advantage still and begin from their own end. Clears the zone. Hard work to get down and cancel that icing. Save there. Cleared back out. Not much pressure there.
I used to hate this on the power play when you get the man advantage and it turns into a conditioning skate. You don't get set up in the zone. Up and down the ice you go, trying to get in and get set up.
Ottawa's cleared. A lot of work, but penalty time less and less now. Cleared it back out of there. One-timer. He scores! Special teammate, special goal.
A great PPG. He gets in the slot and walks away with the tally.
That's got to be a sickening feeling. The goaltender thought he had that stop, but it went past him and into the net.
Under 6 minutes played here in the first. 2 goals have been scored. both by one team. Face-off win, and now what will they do with it? He's got that point pass. Propelled to DeMello.
Stood his ground and caught a block shot. They're getting all organized now. They're getting ready to strike.
Down low. Sends it down low now. Steals it in the attacking zone.
Threatening an attack.
Centers it. Dishes it back. Looks to make a play. Score! His first playoff goal. What a great memory for him.
Great job on this shift. One man opens up so the other can feed him, and that one-timer finds the back of the net.
Holtby's a goaltender that can be beaten up over the shoulders. He closes down the bottom of the net, Edzo, but this time they beat him up over his shoulders right near the elbow.
And so the lead has been sawed in half here.
Not a great start, but the finish is most important. They're back in this hockey game.
A superb hit. A great hockey play there.
Kuznetsov's not strictly a finesse player. He uses the body to his advantage quite frequently.
Takes it in from the neutral zone. From the outside. Wonderful stop. Point blank save.
Great opportunity. Better stop.
The Capitals with a clean win on the draw. Moving it to Oshie. Carries it to the corner. Got it in his own end. He imposed his will. Enormous collision.
Oh, he thought he had plenty of room there, and the door closed on him.
He scores! Second of the game. What a performance.
This is a player defenders need to look out for. He has a wicked release, and you can see it on this play. He snaps it home from the low slot.
Anderson's looking down, checking where this puck worked its way through. He stopped enough of it that it should be in front of him. However, it somehow squeaked through.
Washington scored again. That gives them a 2-goal advantage. Let's see if they can carry it through to the intermission. Slid to Smith. Tripped up on the play, and there will be a penalty. The Capitals are going to the box for 2 minutes, and the call is tripping.
I'm going to give credit to the puck carrier here. He kept his legs moving. He forced the back checker to reach in and take him off his feet.
Ottawa's power play will have its first chance of the game.
Always important to win the special teams battle, or at the very least, come out even.
They'll get an opportunity on their first power play of the game, trailing here.
Eddie, I'm with you on that. Power play beginning. 2 players came to the boards. Boom. Ah, tremendous hit. That rush is over. A shot. That puck was obstructed by a screen. And a save. Almost an ill-advised pass from the goalie. Looking to Eller. Snapping a pass to Wilson. On the outside, a shot. He flashed the leather there. Pass attempt to Pajot. Ottawa's power play did not do it for them. An open ice collision. They score! It's only a 1-goal game now.
Well, he had a lot of time and space there to let that wicked shot go from far out. That is a heavyweight shot.
Pajot's displayed some sweet hands. That's a soft dish right on the tape.
The Senators from the neutral zone start to work. Nice pass ahead to Lindbergh. Oh, you don't need the boards for one like that. Perfect wrister. Orlov's wonderful block. Pitching it to Verana. Steps across that line. Took that away in his own zone. Now it's directed to Wilson. And it's a good pickup. My, what a hit. Nearing the final minute. Carries it behind the goalman. Blockered away. Puck grab, they've got it ready. 23 seconds to go. Only 9 left. Great save. To the last 5. Hatchets it. Lets it go. And this period is over. Wow. Period 2 has begun. Let's see what happens here. Directing that one to Ovechkin. Brings it in for an attack. Shoots. Swept aside. What a tremendous hit.
Oh, he's been looking for that hit all night.
Lets it go. The pad came in handy that time. Walking a thin line near the border there. Great stick. No chance on that pass. Puck is thrown to Oshie. Feeds the point. Puck grabbed. They're ready to go. No room for a pass. Puck at the point. Out to the half wall.
From my vantage point, the Senators really have great communication going on.
And he's tripped, and there'll be a penalty. Play is stopped, and now we'll hear the call. Washington's given a minor here for tripping.
No, this is a tough call. He was trying to play the puck, but he tripped up the attacking player.
Ottawa's power play gets another chance to operate. Hasn't been effective yet.
They didn't take advantage on the power play earlier in the game. Let's see if they can jump on the board here.
A shot. Oh, deflected away. Muscled off. In with it now. Just a backhand. Missed.
Man, you wait all game for a chance like that, and unfortunately for him, it clunked into the corner.
Oh, what a hit that one was.
Better tighten up the brain bucket. Not afraid to get physical here tonight.
Save. Held there for a face-off coming up next. A little over 6 minutes skated here in the second. Washington's lead is narrow in this one, 3-2. To Carlson. Tremendous hit. The Senators' power play let them down at a key point. Laid on to Ceci. On through the corner. Big collision in open ice. Shifts to the backhand and shoots. Nice save there. They're going to have to do better than that to beat him. A punishing hit shuts that one down. Outstanding body contact.
Kuznetsov's not very happy after taking that.
Breaks free. Score! And this one is tied.
It's felt at various times like one team or the other would have a little bit of the upper hand. Doesn't matter anymore. We're back to 0-0. Very entertaining evening of hockey here. We have had all kinds of chances and goals. The defense seems to take a little break. Maybe they'll show up for the last half of the game.
Shoots one. Save! to Wilson. Thinking attack here. Look out, here it comes.
I once had a coach tell me, hit or be hit. There's an example of getting yourself into the game.
Ottawa's carrying on up the wing. Reads the play and keeps it. Like no team worth its name is going to let that go. Over 7 minutes to be played. 6 goals in this game so far, divided in half. Washington's won that faceoff. Score! Wait, no goal! No goal!
There was no decision there. The referee waved it off right away, but there is going to be a video review.
The Capitals start the cheers. The review goal is deemed good. The crowd's up on their feet as well.
Washington scored the goal that's broken the tie. Nice for them to get the feel of the puck. They haven't had it a lot. And they've won the neutral zone faceoff. And he picks it up. And he dumps it in. Trying to go to Kuznetsov. Intercepted pass. A swan wrister. Save there. Ooh, a dangerous play made by the goaltender. But he's got it. That puck's loose because of the defense. He hangs on and gets the whistle. The Senators with a face-off win. Is able to move on in. Outstanding hitting in this game. There's an example.
That hit's going to rattle him all night. Top to bottom, he got wrecked on that one.
He's got that pass at the point. Off to Duclair. Terrific shot, but a great point-blank save.
The shooter thought he had a chance, but the goaltender robs him. What a stop.
They've got all the gunners out. Oh, he got in the way of that one. It's blocked. Crosses it. Score! Welcome to the playoffs, young man. That's the first.
Oh, that was a critical goal. Now the game is tied, and we'll see who can get the upper hand in the next few minutes.
Ottawa's knotted it up here late in the second. A bombastic third forthcoming. Washington's won that faceoff and possession established. Into the last minute of the second period. Enormous hit. He's crushed. Fires. Terrific save.
Oh, the goalie was screened on that shot. You got to rely on your positioning to make that save.
Turned a shot on net. Wonderful stop. 2 periods are in the books here, and so 1 more to go, and maybe overtime, but it's been an entertaining first 2. Underway in the third period, we are, as we started, tied. Crosses that line. Propelled to Backstrom. And a save. Ottawa's prevailed on another face-off. He's got it. Great poke check there. What a terrific opportunity. Great save. A collision.
I've never seen a helmet fly before.
Steps in from the neutral zone. Shot. Score!
Always dangerous once you break a tie that you would sit back and try to protect the lead. I think you have to stay aggressive and play in the other end.
The Capitals have broken the tie here in the third period. What will they do next? How will they start to play this game? Aggressive? Passive? Washington's collected another victory on the faceoff. Into the end of attack. Let's it go. Made that stop. Over 3 minutes have passed. The Capitals lead by a goal. They just broke the tie moments ago. Washington's got it. Fires. Got it all. Pitching this one to Ryan. Swept on to DeMello. Slid to Smith. Great glove save. Smith tripped up. That should be a penalty. Goalie to the bench. Extra attacker out. Save. Washington's got 2 on this one for tripping.
Well, in desperation mode, all he was trying to do was sweep the puck away, but unfortunately caught the player's skates. This power play is too predictable. They have to find a way to change it up.
I agree entirely, Eddie. Let's see if they prove us right here.
After an ineffective power play earlier in the game, let's see if they could get a little more organized, get the puck into the zone and get it on net far more frequently.
Washington's got a face-off win. The Capitals arrive between the blue lines. From the slot of wrister. You could almost count that one, but no. They lock up from the draw, and the teammate puts the grab on it. Boom, they came together that time, didn't they?
Oh, I felt that hit, but heard it as well.
Eller's going to the box. It's a tripping minor.
Oh, this is clearly a tripping call. He made no attempt to play the puck and took the legs out from the attacking player.
Every game presents a fork-in-the-road opportunity, and this is it. It's a long 5-on-3 power play, and it begins now.
This 5-on-3 power play has to be careful that they don't get lulled into a sense of security here, and they move the puck around the outside and never challenge the penalty killers.
Shot. And now we'll get the penalty call. Niskanen's headed to the penalty box, a minor for tripping.
He's got great stick positioning. Stick is on the ice, but unfortunately takes the skates out from under him.
Ottawa's special teams have been special. Let's see if they come up big here. It's a 2-man advantage, and it's not short.
You're right, Doc. This is a big advantage here. A 5-on-3 on the power play. It's one you have to capitalize on.
Ottawa's going back further to get restarted on this man advantage. Using the point. Hatsits one. Turned away with the stick. The shot blocked. Picked up by the defense. A long scorcher. That puck struck him in front. Gains that offensive line. Terrific shot, but a save. He cut that one off in the defensive end. He just flat out missed it. Up to the point. Throws it in front. Oh, poke check saved one there. Terrific determination by Alexander Ovechkin.
One small turnover, one bad read, and it's a shorthanded goal against. That's a backbreaker.
The Capitals with a win at center. Oh, and the pass just didn't work. Patted away. The Senators' power play is over. They've had their problems tonight. He takes that point pass. A shot. Score! And it's a one-goal game.
A break in the coverage allows them to one-time that puck from the low slot.
Oh, he's done everything he can here. This is a desperation move. The puck is almost into an open net, yet look how close he makes it.
The Senators are now back to within one with the scoring of that goal. And there's plenty of time for one more goal in the third.
It's always way more fun when there's lots of goals in the game. The players like it. Well, the offensive ones do. The defensive ones aren't so crazy about it. But I will tell you who hates it. It's the coaches. They always want to have some control of the game.
That is one solid keep, and play can continue. Outstanding save. Difficult opportunity.
That was a tougher stop than a look.
Stood up there. Has it in his own end. And he gains the zone. Shoots one. Well done with that pass. Dogged determination there by Smith. Shoots. Great glove hand. Passing one off now to Verana. Looks ahead to start something. The Senators controlling play now in their own end. Has that one measured in his own end. Pass cut. Gathered up again by Niskanen. Offside stops the clock. And yet again, here is Ray Ferraro.
Ovechkin's had an almost perfect night. Prominent since the puck has been dropped the very first time. 3 goals in any night means you've had an almost perfect game.
He has been spectacular, Ray. Just a hair under 4 minutes left to go in the third. Ottawa's just cut the lead in half. The Senators win the draw. What's next? Backhander to the net. That's a good save and goal. They're going to have to come up with something better than that. A rocket. Ooh, what a break. Shot hit the man. And he's hammered.
Oh, that's a big hit. He's trying to spark his club here as they need to fight their way back into this game.
Stole that pass away in his own end. A minute left. What chaos will happen now? Through the corner. Gives it to the point. Chip to Bodker. Big drive. Save. Washington skating in their own end, trying to get to the neutral zone. The Capitals carrying on in their own end. To Oshie.
Oshie's passing in this game has been outstanding. He has 2 assists so far.
Through the corner now. A backhand shot. Good save. It's going to have to be something tougher than that to score. Centermen practice this so many times at the end of their game day workouts. And here comes the biggest one, perhaps, of the whole season. Open ice hitting is back.
Right over top of him in the middle of the ice. That is a great hit.
Lets a shot go. Save. Anderson's at the bench, extra attacker out. That play goes offside.
Goalies have to make a half a dozen great stops in a win. This is one on a beautiful move, but there is nowhere for the puck to go.
The Capitals control from the neutral zone. A point hammer shot. And the game is over. The series is over. Washington's won the Stanley Cup. Do you believe the celebration going on?
They have battled losing streaks and injuries. They've had times when their goaltending has failed or their scoring has been absent. Yet at the end of the road, they are Stanley Cup champions as they bonded together to become the best team in hockey. There's much to be said for being a humble winner and a gracious loser. This series is so bitter. It is so hard to play, yet your celebration gets put on the back burner as you shake hands and congratulate the team that you've just beaten on a hard-fought series.
The playoff MVP gets the Conn Smythe Trophy, and here is the winner.
This is a tremendous award that probably means more in the coming days than it does now. You don't dream of winning the Conn Smythe, you dream of the Stanley Cup.
It's often said it's the hardest prize to win because it takes 8 weeks. And by tradition, the captain is the first to hold it high.
You can see that the captain can't wait to get this trophy up over his head. It's presented to him. He almost wants to snatch it from the commissioner's hands so he can get it up over his head. There's always interest in how the Stanley Cup has passed player to player, and they take their victory lap with it. Players are injured and banged up, yet it doesn't seem to matter how much that 30-pound trophy really weighs. Doug Weight actually got it over his head once with a dislocated shoulder.
And the final event of any Stanley Cup celebration. What we see on the ice last is everyone gathered together for a very happy Stanley Cup team picture.